let's start with a rest in peace, young Scooter.
Yes.
Let's dedicate
Yes.
this episode to him. Thoughts, prayers, and condolences to his family, friends, fans, loved ones, the whole city. Everybody. It's a lot of people mourning.
Yeah,
a lot of people
a lot of people
mourning right
fucked
now.
up about this one.
Yeah.
Just
And rest in peace, Bishop.
Oh my God.
yes, rest in peace, Bishop Brigance.
And Bishop, yes.
Co-dedication. Sorry.
With the Scooter situation, like when the news first broke, misinformation spreads fast. So initially it said, well, first off, it was his birthday.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Already crazy. But the news broke and said
That's horrible and fly somehow.
I'm kind of.
I didn't want to be the guy to say that.
I'm with you. I'm with you though.
But looking at it, say March 28
to
March 28,
completed.
that looked like some shit you'd have to purchase. Like when the license plate say just one. Like when you buy some special shit.
It do.
Knock on wood.
Yeah.
But
Indeed.
yeah.
So when the news first broke, it was misinformation saying that he was involved in a shootout with the police and the police killed him.
That's what I read.
And almost, I want to say an hour or two after that, the police hold a press conference to state, hey, that's not what happened. They received a 911 call. They went over details of the call. They responded to the 911 call. The call said that there was a woman outside, no clothes on. There were shots fired. They saw her dragged into the house. There's something going on. You need police here immediately. So police show up.
Right.
The story goes, they knock on the door. Someone opens the door, closes the door immediately. They're performing a perimeter. 2 men run out the back. Somebody jumps the gate, and they find Scooter deceased. So I saw a lot of people asking, how can that happen jumping the gate?
And it was immediately reported that there was no sign of a woman.
No sign of a woman and no guns. There were no shots fired.
Got it.
They reported that as well, not from police nor anyone else. So I saw a lot of people saying, how can that happen jumping the gate? It didn't make sense. So they thought it was like a cover-up or something going on.
Yeah.
I've experienced something very similar I was about 12, 13 years old, and my younger brother, Ars, 3 years younger than me at the time, he jumped the gate. We were playing basketball in the backyard, and it was one of the rod gates with the spikes at the top.
Yeah.
He jumped the gate, and when he was walking back, he just was like, yo, my leg. And when he walked back into the light, his jeans were completely dark.
Oh.
Come to find out, he slipped on the gate and stabbed himself in the leg, and he almost passed away from that.
It's an artery down there.
It is an artery, yeah. And they had I'm to let people know it is very possible, because they told us if it was like an inch or two to the left, he would have been out of here.
So is that what they say is the cause of death? It wasn't that he was shot. It was
There were no
femoral
shots.
artery
There were
kind
no
of punctured.
shots. Yes,
Wow,
There were no
that's
shots.
tragic.
You could definitely do it.
very tragic.
That's crazy.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then as more information comes out,
Yeah.
this seems to be a case of swatting.
As it's being reported.
Yes, this is how it's being reported.
What is swatting?
Swatting is when it's basically a fake 911 call made.
And the police end up going to your home.
Where there's like a really urgent situation happening
Yeah.
that all hands on deck will show up.
Shooting. When you start saying somebody
Yeah.
shooting, not saying the lady
Yeah.
get
Somebody dragged,
blah, blah,
she
blah,
said-
blah,
like
blah.
that.
She added a child. There was a child also that was in danger. I heard the call. You heard the call as well, right?
They released the call just to
Yeah.
show, hey, listen, this is what we heard. The police, because again, Scooter means a lot to Atlanta. So when that first story comes out, it's getting ready to be problems down there. So they're trying to show everyone, hey, listen,
It wasn't us.
It wasn't us.
We were responding to what
the
was an
information we
official
got.
call. Gotcha.
So it's just a very
Swatting
bad
is a
situation.
crime.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, but the
It better
problem
be.
is
It
it's
should
hard
be.
to catch the
Punishable
people that do it.
by...
Jail,
Yes,
5 years.
it
You get
should.
5 years in prison.
5 years, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was about to ask, do y'all think that person should...
1,000%.
1,000%.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't do that.
We've seen like live streamers and stuff while they're on their stream, and somebody will find out where that house is, and next thing you know, the police kick the door in because somebody has called and said there's a hostage situation or there's something going on, and it'd be just for shits and
I
giggles for
wouldn't
them.
mad if that was a manslaughter charge or something.
Yeah, I was about to say,
thrown in
you
there,
fuck
too.
around and catch the body. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, dog, as a result of your actions, somebody now has passed away from your dumb shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
that's
Yes.
crazy.
I think also they need to vet they need to retrain the 911 operator, because even though the 911 operator,
she was trying to help. Still, she should have knew that once the lady called and said, "I'm transferring you," she should have knew the person wasn't in the city, right? The person was calling from Atlanta, and she was on the phone speaking to the other operator, saying, "I'm going to transfer you. This is what this person is reporting." So I feel like they have to retrain that. I feel like she sat there and went through all that. The lady was talking bullshit and keep making things up. You should have heard the call. It sounds disgusting.
Yeah, I didn't hear the
No,
call.
they're
But
saying that this
that's
lady
tricky.
was not in Atlanta.
No. She was in. Which one is DeKalb? That's what's
DeKalb.
DeKalb County. It's a
Yeah.
county.
It's not far from
Georgia.
Atlanta,
It's a county.
It's
Well,
close.
she wasn't in the county where the house is at.
Gotcha.
She wasn't there because when she called 911, they transferred her to where the house is.
Right.
Got it.
They transfer her to the operator, and the operator. So I feel like a retraining process needs to happen in situations like that because she said, "I'm neighborhood watch." She's asking, "How are you seeing these things? How are you aware of these things? What is the lady doing?" She said, "Oh, I'm just neighborhood watch," and she's explaining, they're engaging, and I just thought it was ridiculous. It's a stupid call to me.
Nasty.
Disgusted.
The problem
It's
with that is
It's a hard thing
it's
because
a-
now if
you
don't
ain't got
send
a lot
them,
of time to play
Yeah,
around.
the
if it's
response
real.
time.
Yeah.
you got to use discernment. But now, let's say you don't send them, and some of that shit is really going on. In the heat of the moment, you'd rather be safe than sorry.
True.
You get what I'm saying? Like
got
you'd
you.
rather go to somebody's house and this shit not be happening,
Right.
Than not go there.
I'm not saying
and
not
somebody
send.
got-
I'm just saying as an operator to use different key points to see
To identify.
if you are you the person that's really there. How are you
Still tricky, though.
receiving this information? Is somebody on the phone? Let me like it's just
And Flip, one more thing, and I know this personally. I don't know how it is today.
Yeah.
But I had a accident. I want to say 2015.
Yeah.
And when I called from my cell phone, and they asked me where I was at, they said they needed to transfer me to a local, whatever.
got it.
And I was in the area.
Okay,
I just dialed 911 from the cell phone. Whoever answered, I'm telling them what's going on, and they had to transfer me.
got you. Okay,
So it could be something with out of state self. I don't know, but I'm just saying there are ways where
But 911 is just universal, and they got to transfer you to the supporting city.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't
either.
either. I don't know, but I have had that happen. So
it's alleged. I mean, they found a girl. They got
they did?
a social media all over the internet. They found her. It's alleged that her boyfriend was with young Scooter that day. And she didn't want them to be in I guess she was. I don't know if she wasn't invited. I don't know if she felt the way, but it was malicious. She did it intentionally. Yeah.
She might have thought they had some. Yeah, that's crazy.
This
That's
is
crazy.
nuts.
That's
Yeah.
Everything about this is nuts.
Yeah.
They found
Whole story.
they found the Instagram is all over the internet. Disgusting.
Yeah, I think the answer is more.
So they haven't found her.
No, they found the Instagram. They found the social media. She took it off though. She deactivated her account.
that's fine.
You'll find
that
her.
don't
Yeah,
do
Still
nothing.
she
gonna
ain't hard
find
to
her.
That ain't nothing.
Yeah, that don't do nothing.
That ain't nothing.
That deactivation don't mean nothing.
Should be got
Yeah,
by
she
the-
should be- she
got
should be
by the end of
charged.
the day.
Sending the police on people. It's just the same way we get mad at the Karens that call the police for
Yeah,
dumb shit.
same shit.
It's the same logic. Once you bring the police in, it escalates stuff. That stuff can get escalated so easy, and because you don't know how people gonna react when the police get there. Next thing
Exactly.
you know,
Yes.
you create a shootout from nothing.
Yep.
Dude might have had a warrant for some traffic tickets and like fuck. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like, let me get away.
Yeah,
he hopped
right.
the gate, and now you know what I'm saying? Like,
I
that
do
shit's
hate
crazy.
that is our first instinct.
What, to
when
run
you-
from the cops?
when you see police. Yeah, I hate that. I hate that.
It's mine still.
Yo,
I hate
dog,
it too, but it's
I
I'm not
know
gonna lie
that
to you.
it's almost indoctrined,
And-
kind of
in our culture.
in our psyche. I get that, so I'm not even trying to have
That
that
ain't even
talk.
culture, bro. That's deeper than culture.
Neutral button.